Hey y'all, it's Lindsay. I'm gonna break down my Sam's Club haul from yesterday so I can get it into my deep freezer and not let anything go to waste. If you watched my haul yesterday, you saw that I picked up some steaks, I bought some chicken thighs, I got 3 massive heads of cauliflower that I would like to turn into cauli rice. I do have a video sharing that on my channel here. I will try to remember to link that, but I thought that I would just sort of food prep those things. I would have just purchased the frozen cauli rice if they were not completely sold out when I went to Sam's, but anyway, making it homemade fresh is also a fun thing for me, so definitely gonna do that. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to prep any other things. If I do, I may go ahead, blanch, and then flash freeze the broccoli for future General Tso's chicken, because that's always tasty. But I may not have enough time to get to that before I need to manage the people around this house. So I am gonna get you set up and pull out the food saver and show you what I do. Okay, I have 2 heads of cauliflower that I'm going to rice up. I'm gonna keep the 3rd head as a cauliflower. I will go through and just like roast the individual florets. I have my steak and my chicken thighs. I need to get my food saver and some parchment paper. I have my parchment paper here. That's just going to kind of help me keep things contained a little bit. I do wash everything between each type of meat. When I buy my refill bags for the food saver, usually it comes with like little bonuses. These are pre-cut and pre-sealed bags. So that's nice and handy. And typically those are the proper size. I am going to freeze my steak. I thought I was gonna do individuals. I think I'm gonna do 2 per pouch, 2 per bag, and give them lots of breathing room in between so that the food saver really like suctions around each one. If I do need to go in and take just 1 steak, then I can do that and then reseal the other steak. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That'll also reduce my waste a little bit. So I'm gonna need 3 bags for those. And then I'm still debating how I want to divvy out my chicken thighs. I need a marker. All right, I have my trash can ready to go. I have my steak ready to go. I'm gonna go wash my hands. All right, power. I have a nice good seal down here, and as you can see, I did try to sort of negotiate keeping these 2 separated, so if I need to just pull 1 steak, I can trim the top, I can pull out the single steak, and then I have plenty of room to be able to reseal this bag and continue using it, and it kind of makes it nice and easy for defrosting as well. All right, good seal. Everybody's doing great. I'm gonna set these aside to stick into my freezer shortly. Okay, I did not get this dirty. However, I don't like to mix meat, so I'm gonna toss this, give this a quick wipe down, and then I'm also gonna wipe out my food saver here and get a fresh sheet of parchment so I can work on my chicken thighs. Okay, chicken thighs. I don't know how I want to divide these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. I'm going to divide this into 3 packages of 6 chicken thighs each. With these chicken thighs, I'm not going to try to put separation between any of them because I will defrost the entire bag and use the entire bag in one sitting. Get my bags ready here. I always feel like chicken has more potential to spread illnesses as far as food pathogens are concerned, so safe food handling is always of the utmost concern. Now, I could go ahead and trim these if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that today, though. 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Next. Okay, I'm gonna toss my trash and then wash my hands. All right. I always like to double check that seal every single time. There are times when these little bags can curl up and create some kind of a lip where the seal doesn't seal properly. This looks great. Different stack. Oof. Okay, I have my chicken and my beef ready to go into my deep freeze. I'm gonna take care of these things quickly and then come back and get set up to do cauli rice. Okay, I have my Ninja food processor here with one of my processor blades, and I have my 2 heads of cauliflower. I am gonna also use parchment paper again. I use a lot of parchment paper, but I don't know. Okay, I'm definitely going to chop this up into some smaller chunks so that I can fit it into my processor chute. But I also want to go ahead and kind of like rinse this off and get rid of my leaves. I have my second head of cauliflower just right here in the sink draining while I work with this guy, and I need a bowl. All right, I have a spot for my cauli rice once it's all said and done. And now we just kind of need to get in here, get the leaves off. I'm going to do this on low disc with my Ninja Auto IQ here. I just kind of want to make sure that my pieces are going to fit. That's about the thickness that I can manage in this processor. Out of a massive cauliflower head, I got about half of this container's worth of cauli rice. I don't remember what size. This is 5 quarts. That's about 2.5 quarts right there. That little guy's rather large. It's okay. I could go through and drain this on some paper towel or on my flour sack towel that I have right here. However, the likelihood is that I will cook this up in a dry skillet, which will cause all of the moisture to evaporate when I cook this rather than doing it in the microwave. So it's not really a necessary step at this point. I am going to go ahead and process the other head of cauliflower, and then we'll get to bagging it with the food saver. I'm just going to measure out maybe 4 of my narrow food saver bags and seal them, and then I'm gonna measure out 12 ounces of cauli rice per container for now. One thing I do, I have to give this a chance to cool down to reset so I can seal the next one. But in the meantime, I'm going to kind of stack these up like this. I'm going to use my ice scoop from my silverware set to dip out my cauli rice. Okay. While that's working, that right there is approximately 12 ounces, which is usually what the store-bought packages are around my area. I zero it out every time so that I don't have to do math. All right, I went ahead and put 24 ounces of my cauli rice in this container, and I kind of like the way that that fills out my package, and that's about twice what a store-bought package would look like. Plus, we usually eat tons of leftovers. So I think that in order to conserve space and conserve plastic, I'm gonna go ahead and do 24 ounces in each one of my bags. Okay, that's incredible. This wound up being almost exactly 96 ounces worth of cauli rice. So I've got 4 packages of 24. I am gonna grab a paper towel and clear off the edge of these bags so that my food saver can seal it properly. Okay, I'm gonna seal these up. I try to flatten them when I freeze them, try to keep them somewhat uniform so that they fit nicely in my freezer. Okay, caveat, I forgot about this little pitfall for not squeezing out my cauli rice. It's a very wet food in there now, which means that as the food saver draws the air out of the bag, all of that moisture gets caught in here as well, so the sealing function does not work as well. So I plan to just seal these up with the seal function and just squeeze out the air for myself, like as I get it into the actual unit. That time I actually got a seal, so there we go. I'm just gonna continue to squeeze the cauliflower rice into a single layer, or a more even layer, I should say, and then use just the sealing function. You do have to leave enough space on the top of your bag to really get a good solid grip on the mechanism in there, but that right there should be sufficient. See, that one I failed, so we're gonna have to dry that out and try that one again. That's better. Okay, I've got 4 pouches of 24 ounces each here with my cauli rice. That was $7 for this much rice, and that's approximately the same as 8 bags you can buy store-bought. Our Walmart currently has the Great Value store brand of cauli rice for $2.12 per bag, which would put me at what, a little over $17 for 8 bags versus $7 and a little bit of my time. So, and obviously the bags cost me some money, but anyway, I'm gonna go put these into my deep freeze. That's all I'm gonna have time for today. The tiny humans are starting to swarm like some sharks around some chum over here. So I'm gonna need to put together some food for them. That's as far as I'm going to get on processing my food for my deep freezer. I will probably manage blanching my broccoli at some point, either today or tomorrow. If you're new here, I appreciate you being here. Consider subscribing. I do the what I eat in a day things. I do occasional grocery hauls, occasional food preps, just a variety of things regarding my health and wellness. So if that's interesting, hang around. I'd love to have you here. For those of you returning viewers, thanks for being here. I hope to be a lot more intentional with my food prep videos because those help me stay accountable to me when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing, and I kind of create a plan and all that stuff. So that's fun. We're gonna try to keep it going. I hope to see y'all in my next video.